My name is Dr. Sani Miko, and my daughter has a tumor on her left shoulder, and this was discovered in 2008. And we had some medical treatment back in Nigeria, and the tumor came back. When I took my daughter to a clinic, and I discovered there was no any option that I was so confident on, I was told the only way option is to look outside the country. So I searched through the internet. I sent the similar medical report on my daughter to about 14 other clinical centers. I got the first response from Herzliya, and that was within 24 hours. And the second response was from Germany, which expressed their apologies for not having the medical expertise in their center to handle my daughter's case. The first contact I got from the hospital was a lady called Yifat, who called me on phone to tell me that she has read my complaints about my daughter's case, and that the center has state-of-the-art equipment, modern equipment, and highly experienced, world-class medical scientists here, and that she has already sent the document I sent to her to one of the best orthopedic doctor in the country. And she asked me for more information if I could get, and I got the biopsy reports and radiographs taken in 2008, 2011, and the most recent in December last year. And she told me she will get back to me. And I think within 48 hours, she came back to tell me that the consultant has looked at the case, and he said we should quickly travel to Israel. So, and that is how we came. What Yifat did with the visa was marvelous. I couldn't believe that, because I was scared whether I will get the visa as of the time I wanted, because already I booked my flight to travel. But she called me and guided me at every. In fact, she spoke to me more than, I can't remember the time she called me to tell me how to go about it. And already she sent an invitation letter to me, connected maybe the same letter with the embassy. And when I reached the embassy, already they knew I was coming, and I didn't waste time. I met other people who were on queue to travel to Israel. I think some of them couldn't get the visa up to the time I was about 10 days in Israel. But my visa was given within 24 hours. Yifat connected me with another person in the hospital called Alexei, who also immediately called me. It was late in the night, around 11. And I picked his call. He asked, is that Dr. Sani? I said, yes. He told me his name, and that he's the one to handle my travel issues in terms of flight reservation, accommodation, and any other, requirements while I am in Israel. And I would like to thank him most sincerely, because he got a flat apartment for me. I walked to the hospital in 2 minutes. In 2 minutes. In fact, it's only one building that separated the hospital from my apartment. So he came in the morning around 9 and told me he would walk me down to the hospital. So we came and we met our case manager, Diane, and she explained to us that we'll be going to Tel Aviv to see the consultant, Professor Jacobicas, by 3 o'clock. So I should come back to the hospital by 2. We came around 2 with my daughter, and we were met by the case manager, and we were driven to Tel Aviv to meet him. I met him I found him to be a very humble, humble person, very nice man, smiling all the time and soft-spoken person. And he interacted with my daughter and asked me questions. I told him, and then he observed the growth on the shoulder, and he told me, I don't have to worry. He will do his best. She will be okay. Of course, I will recommend Herzliya Medical Center to anybody I come across who needs medical attention because of my experience here. The consultation was always timed, and you don't waste time. You meet the consultant at the right time you want to see him, and the consultants are humble. They are very nice people, and they talk to you in an open mind. You can't believe it. Professor Bickers, donated the implant that they put on my daughter free of charge. That saved me $13,000. That is a sign of humility, So I will definitely recommend this hospital to anybody who can afford to come and has the medical problems to be addressed. Sure.